The Newman Center has been such a blessing to so many people, to so many generations of students, encountering the Lord, finding incredible friendships, making a home away from home here, and honestly, it's been such a blessing in my life to be able to serve the Newman Center. I think that one thing, though, that a lot of times we can forget is that in the midst of having all of these moments of Newman night with friends, with times in adoration at the church, and just all of these cool things that the Newman Center does, that there is a team behind what's going on that really lays the foundation to allow the brothers and the missionaries and the student leaders to do all the incredible work. I would say the guy behind most of this, who honestly I would imagine most of the students don't even really know, or at least don't know his name, is a man named Chris George. I know that I can speak on behalf of everybody here at the Newman Center that knows him, that there's nobody who embodies a Christ-like attitude of service and self-gift more than Chris. There's a story that I want to share that I think really illustrates this. When probably about a year ago, the brothers were in the rectory, just kind of me and one of the other brothers were having breakfast, and all of a sudden an alarm goes off. We figure out that there was a fire in the rectory. It was a really small fire, really not really a big deal. After it was kind of taken care of, we just called Chris to let him know. I love that he just had this fatherly care of saying I want to be there. Something is wrong with my church, my parish, and really I felt like my brothers, I want to be there and I want to help. I want to make sure everything's okay. And it was just an incredible experience for me to see his love for the church expressed in this way. But also, it's not just Chris. There's a whole team of operations that work so diligently day in and day out to keep everything running, whether that be cleaning the floors, the bathrooms, maintaining the heating and air conditioning. There's a whole group that embodies the same spirit that Chris has, and it's incredible to see how they work together. I think first and foremost is Father Carlos, our pastor, who has led the operations team. Even if Chris is the heart, Father Carlos, you could say, is the head. He's been leading it for 8 years, making sure that the parish runs well. He oversaw the whole movement of the Newman Center, the redevelopment of this place. There's so much that Father Carlos has done. There's also Marcella, who is the mom of the Newman Center, that makes sure the liturgy stuff is okay, also helps with the different rentals. There's her son Alex that's been doing some awesome work, Jeronimo. All these different people that work so beautifully and in such a servicial way to make sure that everything is well at Newman Center. The reason why we think it's so important to highlight the operations team in this stewardship campaign is because I think that there's just such a beautiful example here of care for the gift that God has given us. You just see this beautiful attention to detail, love, and care for the Newman Center in such a humble way of even it makes me think of John the Baptist of I must decrease so that way the work of the Lord must increase. And I see that every day with the operations team.